Hi everyone, I'm Akila. In this video, let us build a finance report using the sample dataset in the Power BI desktop application. When we open a blank Power BI desktop application, we can see there is an option try a sample dataset. So if we click here, there will be a button load sample data. I have selected that. So it will give me finance sample data with which we can generate a report. It's like very 700 rows or something. So it will be small data set. So it will be easy to understand and validate your data. Okay. So in the data view, let us have a view of the data before we progress to the report. There is a segment column. Let me see what are other data values. Channel partners, enterprise. Okay. Countries, product, the discount band, units sold means the total number of units, each product manufacturing price and each product sale price. So the number of units into sale price will give us the gross sales or sales amount here. And they have some discounts column as well. And there is a COGS. COGS column is nothing but cost of goods for sale. So whenever we are calculating a profit, we need to consider this COGS column. So we should subtract sale minus COGS to get the profit. The difference between these two columns is nothing but a profit. They have already calculated and they have populated in this column. So directly we can call profit column to get profit data, month number, month name, and year. We got data as well. Fine. So let us add some slices for segment, country, and year and month. Because in general, these are the columns people are interested to filter and get the data, right? So let me add segment, country, and year and month. Okay. Now let me select all by selecting Control A in my keyboard. Go to the format view, slice in under general, go to effects, select visual border on. So I'm just enabling the border. Go to the visual view, slicer settings, under style, select drop down. So just for visual display, I selected the visual border so that it won't overlap each other. Okay, fine. I'm just leaving all the colors by default. Fine. Now let it be multi-selected options. So I'm not enabling any single select options. Okay. Now let me add a line chart for the total number of units sold for each product. So we have added product in x-axis and units sold in y-axis. See the total number of products. So I can go to, let me close this filter view. Okay. Before we format the report, let us visualize few things and then we can format. Okay. So fine. Now let me add a pie chart where I'm interested to know for each country, what is the total sales? So country in the legend and sales in the values. Okay. We have segments and products also, right? People might be interested to know the total sales based on the segment and product as well. So let me show you the drill down functionality here. Under legend, let me add segment. You'll be, see, let me open this in the focus mode. As I have added segment under the country, you got these options here, this up arrow and down arrows. If you click down arrows, double down arrows, it will show you segments. Okay, go to up arrow, go to report view. I have selected a segment here. Let me unselect it. Go back, focus mode here. If I click down arrow, you can see this pie chart is giving the total sales based on the segment. If I go back up, drill up, it will show total sales based on the country. Now I am adding product under segment. But we have to drill down 3 levels to know the sum of sales for country, for segment, for product in a single pie chart. This is the one view. Okay, now you might be interested to know only the country, United States of America, segment level and product level sales. How do we do that? Select this drop, select this down arrow, click on this and select any particular color, means any country. So this segment is for US. So how do we know that? So select on this ellipsis, show as a table. See, it's just for your test view. So you can just validate. So for United States, and these are the segment level. This is the total sales. Okay, go up. Still, I have clicked this arrow. It's been selected. Now, if I select Canada, see for Canada, each segment level, this is the sales. Okay, go back. Select Mexico. At Mexico, at segment level, this is the total sales. Okay. Now, still, if you want to drill down to product, click on this down double arrow. See at product level, this one. Okay, fine. Now I haven't selected any segment to know the product level, right? If I select this, it will give me all the products for the particular segment we have selected. Okay, go up, and select this, go back. The table is only for our testing view purpose. Okay, let me enable the border so that I won't overlap. General effects. I'm just enabling the border. By default, it is disabled. Okay, fine. Now, let me add a clustered column chart where I will add country and total sales. Usually, if you see the year and month, there are only 2 years data, 2013 and 2014. So let us compare the sales between these 2 years to know how we have performed based on the country. So let me add axis country and okay, instead of country, let me add your okay, fine. Let me add the country to the axis. Legend, sum of sales, legend as year. Yeah. Sum of sales. Yeah, this is perfect. See, I have added year under the legend. So you can see this light blue is 2013, dark blue is 2014. So we are comparing 2 years data for each country. So it is clearly visible that in 2014 we have made sales good, right? So there's an increase in the sales during 2014. Okay, fine. Now, what else we can do? In general, when we see a report, we will be interested to know the total sales, total number of units sold, the total gross price, total profit we made, right? So let us use some cards to display those values. Let us highlight them. I'm enabling border for this. Okay, let me add one card and let me select sales. So default it is total sum of sales. Okay, now let me add another card and select gross sales. It will give me total gross sales. Let me add one other card to know the total number of units we sold. Okay, now we have, let me add one other card. We can display the profit. Okay, let me put them, organize them. In this view, as there is no border, default the visual border, even though it's a card, whatever visual it is disabled, right? Okay. And you, okay, let me select these cards, go to the format visual, category label off, general, effects, visual border on, title on. Let me manually give title for each and every card and reduce the font to some 20, 22. Okay. Let me organize them. Okay. Let me title them and then organize it. Title is what? Gross value, right? Total gross. What is this? I'm seeing this one. Total profit we made. Number of units. Total units. Number of units. Okay. This is total sales. Sales. Okay. Now I'm using this red color lines to align with the existing cards. Okay. Let me select all these cards. Select title alignment to the middle. Okay. Fine. Now, in this cluster chart, I want data to be displayed. What is called, that is called labels. So let me go to data labels. On the data labels, see, it's up to us to select whether it needs the values to be displayed in millions or thousands and all. Default display units. See, I have this is in auto, right? I can go to thousands view or millions view. Okay, it's up to us. And we can decide the decimal values as well. 0 or 2 or 1. It's up to the requirement. Okay, let us make it 1. Okay, fine. Fine. Now, see, finance data means what? Ideally, I need to know how much gross, what is the profit, what is the number of units, what is the sales, the comparing between 2 years, the sale amount, and the sales based on the country, based on the segment, based on the product, and the number of units we sold based on the product. All this, like some meaningful information, right? Still, I have an option to select the segment, right? Even though these filters are for the particular segments, see, if I go back, will be only one segment. So it is filtering out all the data for only channel partners. Still, it's up to us to decide whether it needs to be interacted or not. Okay. Now, Canada. Okay. This visual is to compare the data across all the countries, right? So let me remove the filter interactions between the country selection and this particular visual. So what should I do? I selected the country, go to the format view, click on edit interactions, block the interaction. So that even the year, I want to compare the year selection, right? So even for year selection, let me block the interactions. So whatever I select under country and year and month, this particular graph will not get updated. It will be still showing me the comparison, but there is an filter for the segment. Let us have it. Okay, fine. So what else we can do? Okay, and we know we have made a graph to understand this. See, whenever you want to analyze or whenever you want to test your data, click show as table and validate your data. Okay. And if you want to update the colors and all, we can update. First, let us concentrate on building the report as a beginner level, and then we'll concentrate on formatting and all. Even we can do it offline. Fine. Now, let us do a one visual or a tree. Let us do this tree map to display the profit based on each country, right? Okay, let me select country, total sales. See, this is total sales based on country, each country level. Okay, we can enable the data labels and we can update their titles. See, profit. Actually, okay. We thought of doing profit, right? It's my mistake. Profit. Profit based on country. So even this, we can add drill down functionality. So at country level, at product level, and even at segment level, we can figure out the profit based on three levels. So let me add country, segment, and product. So if I open in the focus view, see, let me show you as a table. This is sum of product based on the country, based on the segment, and based on product. And if you enable this drill down by clicking on this, if you turn on it, you can select any particular country. It will drill down through each segment level and show you the profit. Okay, back to report view. Okay, so based on your graphs, organization should able to, okay, we haven't blocked the interactions between other visuals to this visual, right? That's why it is not it is still filtering out. It's not blocking the interaction. So what we should do, as soon as we added the filters, go to format view, edit interactions, block to this. Okay, let me select this and block interactions. Based on the product also, you don't want to update this. Okay, click edit interactions again to hide them. Okay, so as an organization, when I see this report, I should know, okay, if I am for a particular country, okay, let me select that. I will see what is my profit, what is my total sales for my country, and total number of units sold for each of this product based on this country. And if I want, I can drill down segment level, product level. Anyway, I selected the country, right? So I need to click on that. Even here, I can see product level profits, right? Number of units and all. Okay. Hope this is useful. Thank you.